Yeah, like then take her tonight and find her tomorrow.
Okay.
Farid bus
Our Fred bus.
and he head back.
As in and cut it.
Like you bus it with
Oh,
something.
oh, forget our blood.
Right.
These are the roads, peeps. Some people would consider this dangerous, and in some sense, it can be because, I mean, just imagine. Good morning, good evening, good afternoon, family. You know it's your boy Ole Fire 777. So if it's your first time coming across the channel, don't forget to like, share, comment, and subscribe. One Fire, Ole Fire. Love what you do and do what you love. And do it to the best of your ability. That is it. I'm just looking across the valley there and I'm seeing nice houses, and those houses are agriculture houses. Farming money make those houses. Yeah. So yeah, this morning right now we are in Middlesex. So I'm coming from top Middlesex and I'm going through bottom Middlesex. So here I'm in St. Catherine. Right here I'm in St. Catherine. This is St. Catherine. So up there is St. Catherine and I'm going into St. Anne. Yeah. So there used to be a sign right here. Somewhere right here there used to be a sign. Let me look, see if it cover up or gone. Last time I come here, I guess probably it gone. But there used to be a sign right here. Show you the border. Somewhere right here, so the border between St. Anne and St. Catherine. So, you know, yeah. This is St. Anne. Oh, right here. Let me see. No, that is not it. It is not the post. It's supposed to be some concrete thing or some metal thing that it would have been. But I guess over the years it get messed up. But I'm in St. Anne now, peeps. So St. Catherine, St. Anne. And so I used to live in St. Catherine and go to school in St. Anne. And in those days, we had to walk. In the mornings, we have to get up early and walk. And this walk is roughly about more than 4 miles. But at that time, it didn't seem like so much. Yeah. Because all of this place here used to be farming here, and you meet a lot of people on the road and stuff like that. But it's just, see, it's isolated now. And right here, even right here, I can't believe this is like that. If I show you a picture now, which I can't even find one now, to show you here what this place used to be like. Used to be thriving. Used to have a banana company in Guysville here, in Middlesex here. Used to have a banana company. So a lot of banana. It's a big banana farm. Go all the way. I can't believe over the years this become like this. It's like I don't even see a banana tree. Yes, there is one banana tree down there. But I mean, for a place like this, to have so many banana trees in the past, it is just unbelievable to see that you can look and you don't see the banana tree, you see a lot of trees, those wild trees growing up, because over the years those trees wasn't even here. And then you have something like you have a river all the way down. But this was a banana, what we call in Jamaica, a banana walk. A banana farm, but in Jamaica we would say a banana walk. And then you would have tractor drive right here and go down there and they put the banana on it. Men reap it and put the banana on it and they bring it over there at the farm. Or then bring it somewhere in that shed there and then bring it over there and cut them off and wash them and put whatever they have to put on them. But this was a thriving banana farm. So it was right across the road. Over there and over here. And over here you had a lot of coffee. Coffee is still here but not as much. Yeah. This is crazy. I can't believe it. This is just unbelievable. Those little banana trees that I see, peeps, are nothing. You used to have some banana tree that bear the biggest set of bananas. And you will see that blue plastic covering over the bananas to protect them from insects. When I mean banana, from here, go all the way over. Used to be a big ass banana farm. Go all the way over. It was big, massive, humongous banana farm. And this was a part of it too, where they would have boxes and stuff. I'm not sure if they used to pack the bananas down there also, because probably they used to pack the bananas down that side too, because they used to have a lot of boxes right here, a whole lot. My phone is alarming. My phone is reminding me about now. My phone reminding me about, yeah. You used to have banana boxes here to pack banana. And then on the roadside, right here, you would see coffee. Whenever time it was, coffee was ripe, you would see coffee on the road here in boxes for the truck to come pick up. I mean, this was crazy and unbelievable to see a place like this. Dormant. You know, I never dreamed that in ages to come, you'd have seen here looking like this. This is to imply a lot of people used to work in and around the surrounding here. Well, I can't believe it. It's like they were doing. No, not no bushing. Yeah, see, there's a little bit of bushing over there. They were doing a little bit of bushing over there. That's a June plum tree. What's a plum tree? In Jamaica we call it June plum. It's crazy, I can't believe it. When I see a place like this. And then here, this used to be a shop. Used to stop when coming from school or stuff like that. This used to be a shop. This place is just, you know, wild. I just can't believe it. But we used to walk. Them time there, you didn't have taxis because kids are still going to the school in St. Ann, but they are not walking. They have transportation that take them to school and from school. No kids is walking on this road to school anymore like that they used to do then. No, I mean, that's too hard for them now. To go back then, it never hard for us to do. And then this house now, at that time, these people were some rich people over this side, over to my right. At the time, they were considered to be rich. Yeah. They have cameras and shit on their house. Yeah, so back in the days, they were considered to be rich. And this house was up, and people was living there, right here. And even this house does deteriorate. Nobody, I mean, this is crazy. This is just freaking crazy and unbelievable, peeps. You know? Yeah. This house used to be up. And it's a call to people, you know, and the veranda and stuff like that. But this house has always been here. This house is very old. This house has been here from ages now. This house here. Ages, peeps. Yeah. So this is Middlesex, peeps. Bottom Middlesex. And see a truck coming and the road is narrow. Very narrow. So, I go that road. I have something to do with cement, I assume. Yeah. So back in the days, the way we used to get right to school and from school, it would be like someone in the community, a farmer or so forth. They used to have some old-time Jeeps. You know, if you know those old Jeep Wranglers. A Wrangler, was it Wrangler? I think it was old Jeep Wranglers, you know. But you know, the old-time Jeeps. You know, even these people were considered to be rich at that times. Yeah, because they own a lot of land here too. Yeah, they were part of the people that owned the farm, the banana farm. So they were considered to be rich. Growing up in the country at that time wasn't easy, peeps. So if you have a little money at that time, back then, or if you was driving a vehicle, you would consider to be rich. Yeah, because owning a vehicle back then, especially the kind of vehicle that they were owning, like, it would be like something like Hilux and some Ford Ranger, you know, some Ford Ranger and stuff like that. So those vehicles, you know, that could go on off-road and stuff like that. So you will be considered to be rich. Very rich. Yeah. So yeah, and a lot of farming used to go on. It's a little bit of farming still go on here. But trust me, it's just amazing to come back and walk the place and see. I used to have a house right here too. I used to have a classmate. She used to live right here. Don't remember her name. Trying to remember her name. But I used to have a classmate. She used to live right here. She used to be a quiet girl. So they're planting cabbage here. Yeah. They're planting quite a lot of stuff here. This cabbage farm, and yeah, they're doing a lot of farming here. But as I said, majority of the farming that's going on up here now is mainly older folks, not younger youths. Because a lot of these young youths don't want to do farming. And this is farming too also. Yeah, a grave here. It's like a family plot, see me? Because if you look, there are graves there. So it's like a family plot. So I can tell you that this land is not buy. Probably this land was leased or something like that. At that time you see that, and someone farming in it, you know, it wasn't bought, it was leased. So someone just leased it and farmed there, you know. Yeah. My God. So anyway, peeps, let's keep going. So stick and stay. Don't go nowhere. Yes, peeps. Just come over a hill, but the cane is giving me strength. So let's stop and chop a cane on my family land. Yeah. So I have a cane with me. Almost finished one cane already. So you can imagine if I'm here for 1 week. If I'm here for 1 week, probably I would eat a cane every day. Probably I would have to start, you know? I would definitely plant it back. So anyway, peeps. Alright, right here so now. I don't know where the road is today. There once used to be a road here. I think it was somewhere there. Probably there. I used to go all the way around there. Yeah. Where my stepfather used to plant dasheen. I guess nobody lived down there. There's a river. People used to live down by the river. And used to be dasheen farm. I don't know if anybody farming those land anymore, because there's no road here to walk over there. But there used to be a track right there. Yeah, but I guess it's people land. Yeah. Man, this place is completely different peeps. It's like strange, very strange. Very strange, peeps. So you will see 1 and 2 people. You can see a bus coming up, and I take it. Look like a taxi, yeah. There's always been a house. These houses are very old. These houses are very old, peeps. These houses have been here for ages. Ages. For ages, peeps. Yeah. I used to walk here, go to school, and in those days, I mean, even coming down on this road, it used to be very lonely. You would find a lot of houses. For a longer time, down this side, people never used to do a lot of farming. Over here, always been woodland. But trust me, when you go into school, we'd be running. Because you don't want to be late. Man, sometimes I think about stuff like that, it's like, that wasn't really real. It's just, you know, it's a made up story. Trust me. It seems really real. Oh, okay. So, the land that I'm talking about, that used to plant with dasheen. My stepfather used to plant dasheen for export. Used to go all the way down there and go across the river. Yeah, so that land is still being, I say that land is like the burn over there, so they're still doing it for farming. Probably someone else have it, probably lease it. Yeah, so used to plant dasheen over there. When I said dasheen piece, I mean dasheen for export. Crazy amount of dasheen. Yeah. Crazy amount of dasheen piece. Down here, so it's very, 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 very lonely. It's a lonely, I mean. Very lonely. But I have man down here do farming. No. From the side of the vehicle come down here, so. Yeah. Bless. Yeah.
You tie him up with the English card.
So is that true, peeps? The man said every man will deal with a woman have a power. Is that true? Right. For the countryman, look at this road, peeps. Look at this road. Side need bushing, trust me. Whosoever responsible for them, completely forget about these roads. And these roads are roads that join communities together. This road you can drive here and go back all the way to Ochias, Manig, Ochi, yeah. You can take this road and end up back there. This road right here. And as I say, I used to traverse this road every day. Going to school and going to bush. This is crazy, don't peeps? Just imagine walking from so far. To go to school. My God, tell you. But the thing is, at that time, I didn't like it up here. Tell you the truth, I didn't like country. Growing up, I didn't like country, honestly. But now I appreciate country. So this is a skull skill they're making there. It's called a skull skill. You're gonna get charcoal from it to cook with, or some people use it to bake with. Yeah. Because after the hurricane, there's a lot of trees that fall down. So people are capitalizing on it to make charcoal. So they soon light that. And there's a lot of wood around it, so I mean after lighting that one they're gonna have a lot more to do more another one again. Yeah. But these roads, peeps, I tell you. So going down here, this is still Middlesex, but Middlesex, and then you go down you have Turnberry. Have a place name, a hill that they call Kinnami Hill. So I guess this has always been like this. Because somebody feel, yeah, private property. And at times when we used to go to school, peeps, trust me, we used to talk about then time there, I don't know, yeah, you talk about people catching people, kids and doing them shit. People used to talk about that. But at one point, it did happen. There was a lady, a friend of my mother, and she and her daughter and my sister was the same. Would be the same age now, in their 50s, and I guess she was going to school. No, I don't know. I don't even think it was school. I don't remember how the story goes, but it's a true story, peeps. As in, I think they catch her at her house. It was like that. I think it was at her house, not going to school, because I don't think that she used to go to school alone, but she used to go to Turnberry School. And what they did at the time, she was in Jamaica we call it browning. Light complexion, her skin was clean and pretty, that kind of browning girl. And she was young. Roughly about, I thought my sister. Teenager. She was a teenager at the time. And they couldn't find her. Yeah, I remember them couldn't find her. I was small at the time, but I can remember clearly that they couldn't find her. And what happened is this: someone kidnapped her or pay some like they normally do, pay some youth to kidnap her. And they kidnap the girl, the young teenager girl. And I never forget, that is something I never forget, never come out of my head. Because I remember that when they said they find her, my mother, I think she have me in her hand at the time. She was lifting me up at the time, but there's sometimes you not even remember how old I was, but you just know that stuff like that, you will never forget. And I remember seeing her body, her lifeless body, in the river, on her back. And I think I remember they say like her vagina was cut out or something like that. But I never forget that incident. Yeah, they killed her at the time. They sacrificed her in the river. And I remember seeing her on her back even before police come or anything like that. People get around because they were searching for her and they find her. Yeah, so what year did they kill her?
I don't really remember the year, but she was 9 years old.
She was 9 years old?
Mm-hmm.
So if she was 9, then I would be about 9. Let me go again. 9. Let me check. Lie. Some would have been about 3 years old. That's so?
Yeah, somewhere after so.
3 years old?
Or 2 plus. Somewhere after so.
So I remember it so. I remember seeing her lie down in the river. Naked, red. I never forget that. So
that's true.
So me so young, 3 years old. But remember that? I never forget that. Yeah. So where did I take her from? How did I end up? In a school she come from her yard?
No. Then she was at her home. And one man called her mother. And the mother go outside, go talk to the man.
Oh.
Leave her inside. Then send one other man inside. Meanwhile, the mother run and start talk to the man. They send one next one inside where she know. She send a man where she know. Go in her house for her.
Wow.
And when she go back in the house, she don't see her. And then they make the alarm and then search night and day. So tonight morning now, somebody go go look for cover bush.
That means the day after?
Yeah, like then take her tonight and find her tomorrow.
Okay.
Farid bus.
Farid bus.
And he head back.
As in then cut it?
Like you bust it with something.
Oh, forget our blood.
Right.
Wow.
And when they go then, on the spot they say, then put up holes in her womb and draw out the blood.
Oh. Because they must say probably she a virgin, so they wanted to look a virgin.
Right.
Oh. So because people now say they cut out her vagina.
And then cut out her.
Oh, okay. So they actually do something
And
to
the
her.
blood then bleed out her body.
Oh.
Like some mermaid business.
Okay. That's why in the river. Okay. So she was 9.
9-year-old, now I forgot.
So she would be about 50 now?
50.
Wow. Good God. So let me say, after that, that messed up her mother?
In mother in,
Yeah.
you know, like she didn't so fully, but from that, and that making fully gone off her head.
Okay.
That making fully gone off her head.
Okay, so yeah. So that is it. What's your name again? Beverly?
Beverly.
Yeah.
I remember when you
I can't believe somebody that young.
Then me a 9-year-old, I remember.
Wow. His roads was nothing. So even now, I mean, it seems like nothing now, but even now, because as I say, there is no street light or nothing on these roads. At one time, I never used to have no farm over here either. So I guess people start coming down here to do farming and stuff, but there wasn't a farm here. So at that time, this road was clean, but it wasn't like this bushy. Yeah, it wasn't looking like this still. Because I remember the hill was, you know, at them time when the road fixed, the road used to be fix good. The road used to be fixed very good. Not like now. Not like now. See, there is a farm right here. There was no farm here. At that time, there was no farm here. 15 years ago, there was no farm here. 15, 20 years ago, there was no farm here. Yeah, not just 15, but over 20 years ago. There was no farm here. It's always been, it was like a woodland on both sides of the road. And look at the road. Look at the road. Look how long I've been walking. And if you realize, when I saw the gentleman up there at the farm, I've seen no one else. I've seen no one else. So, at other times, when we're coming home from school, we would be coming home in groups. Yeah. We would be coming home in groups. Coming from school. See now, there's a big banana farm here. Wow. Yeah. It's an extremely big banana farm. There was nothing like this here. But coming from school, we'll be coming home in group. But a lot of time when you're going to school, the road will be like this. And a lot of us, especially even myself too, you know, that time, I would walk and I would run. I walk, I run, I walk, I run. You know, so that time there, I used to be fit too. Because I used to do tracks at school. Yes, I used to do tracks at school at that time. But that's why I'm not have no problem walking, because I used to be very fit. And I'm getting back there because I realize I'm walking now and it's just normal. Yeah. I used to be very fit because I used to do tracks at school too. Run. I wouldn't be walking like this. I would be running like crazy. You know? Because right around, I think around this corner or somewhere, you have a cemetery on my left. So, you know, I used to like it because the people used to have some stories. You know, in Jamaica, you have some dopey story about doppies and stuff like that. But now, I mean, I've grown out of that. Yes, somewhere here, so I guess I probably passed it already. Yeah, I guess I passed it already. Somewhere here, so you have a old cemetery. I think. Yeah, man, we passed it already. And then a rich part again because the place is so bushy. Yeah, we used to have like a cemetery there. You've got ox again. So this sign says, no dumping, violation will be prosecuted. Violators will be prosecuted. Yeah. Because there's a river over there. There is a river over there. Peeps. My cane is so nice. Yeah. See that, peeps? It's a freaking gully here. Trust me. If you're driving a car and you drive all the way down, you're going down about 100 feet. Yeah. About 100 feet. Because there's a river down there. Yes. And yes, just as I said, there's a river. I think it was further up there in the river. In the stream. Or somewhere. I don't remember exactly, but the girl was on her back. I mean, I never forget that. With her lifeless body. And I thought her vagina was cut out at the time. I'm gonna ask my sister. Yeah, her my mother. Yeah, but it was a very messed up situation at the time. And I think her mother has never been the same. When they took her daughter, and I think her mother has never been the same. Even today, she have kids after, but she never seemed the same to me. She seemed a little cuckoo, to be honest. She seemed a little cuckoo in her head. See? Country people. So instead of planting flowers, to plant corn and peas in these tires. Instead of planting flowers, look. Corn and peas. That is so smart. So flowers can't eat. So corn and peas, and they reap it. Then they plant more. Yeah. So trust me peeps, you don't know, but this is very far from where I'm coming from. Very far. Roughly, I've walked already. I've walked over 2 miles already. Seriously. I'm not sweating because I'm walking easy. And the time is not extremely hot. It's cool. It's kind of cool up here. The sun is out, but it's cool up here. Yeah, so majority of these people, they do farming. This is a farming community. Farming is the way of life. And even back then when I was going to school, the youth would drop out of school was to do farming. Yeah. Like their parents didn't have it to maintain them, farming was the way to go. Yeah, farming was the way to go. That's the reason why I didn't like up here either, because I didn't see myself doing farming at the time. As I say, me not understanding that farming, agriculture is the background of any country, because we all need food. Yeah, once you have food, you're good in a country. Because a country that can feed itself, yeah, is a good country. A country that plants enough food to sustain itself, yeah, is way better off. Yeah, I know some dudes used to live here. Yeah, some friend of mine at the time. Yeah, and I know this farm used to be one of my stepfather. Used to have this too. Yeah. And I remember him planting even weed. He didn't just plant weed, he planted a lot of stuff. But he had a hut somewhere out there. And what they call a hut is like a shed. Like if rain falling on the farm, you can go in there. And he would have some weed in there. Anybody know weed in Jamaica? As a Jamaican, you know weed. The good Jamaican green gold. Yeah. So actually they plant carrot there now. There's a lot of carrot in it. Yeah. I got a lot of carrot in it. But it's a lot of walking, people. Trust me, it's a whole lot of walking. Yeah. I remember a lot of youths that I know at the time. I don't even remember some of them names. Used to live here. That we went to school together. But whenever time school over, a lot of us would be walking back from school. A whole lot of kids. And then we stop at, each other home. As in, people stop at the house, and that's how the crowd gets smaller and smaller and smaller. But we used to walk in groups coming from school. Yeah. So yes, peeps, if you're just joining, we are in Middlesex. You guys have probably never seen these roads in your entire life. You have never been at this side of the world. And you will never be, because you never have no occasion to be here. But I'm taking you here. This is deep in rural Jamaica country, real country life. You get what I'm saying? Where you hardly have any taxi. You do have taxis run, but sometimes you have to call them. Because as I say, I've been walking, and so far, just call it 2 vehicles past me and I've been walking roughly over 3 miles now, and just 2 vehicles past me. So just imagine, because a lot of times I see persons walking all the way from Benbow. That is far, and if someone have to walk from Benbow to come down here, that is over 5 miles walking. You see? A lot of these persons are very fit. Just think about that. And this was normal walk for me back in the days. Normal, that's a normal walking. This wasn't nothing hard to do. Yeah. This wasn't nothing hard. We just did it. And even now, because the time in school, I'm feeling relaxed walking. I feel like I'm getting back there. You get what I'm saying? So this country exercise is really good for me. Yeah. So driving is good, but at times you get to explore more It can be vice versa. Sometimes I get to explore more by walking, and sometimes I get to explore more by driving. Same. Because at times you're not gonna walk to a certain place. You're gonna drive. And at times you're not gonna drive to a certain place, you have to walk. So it's vice versa. Border road. I've never been on this road before. I'm there. Never been on that road. Never. And I should have carried another GoPro. Didn't realize when my GoPro battery died and I didn't charge it. And I didn't walk with that GoPro. This shop has been here for ages. Ages. This shop right here. Yeah. This shop has been here for ages. From Wappy was a boy. Yeah, Wappy from Wappy Kill Philip. And I mean, when we used to come in from school, we used to stop there. And we used to get red herring and bread. So we call it red herring in Jamaica, as in herring. I don't know why you guys call it wherever you are. We call it red herring. And I used to stop there and buy, like, we used to put together, make up together. And we buy like half a bread, sometimes quarter bread. And half a bread was a whole lot of bread. I wouldn't buy one bread. One bread was a whole lot of bread. So we used to stop and buy half a bread. Or quarter bread. And you know, and share it up with the red herring. And when I went home, my mother would smell the red herring on me and tell me, and she would be furious. Yeah, so what I did next time, what I started doing was this. I would stop and get along the roadside, you get lime trees. So to pick a lime, I would pick a lime and use the lime to rub on my mouth and my hands, and it will take away the smell of the red herring. That was great. Those were the good old days. It's a good old days, I mean good old days. Yeah. Never forget those days. Bless. Yeah. Those were the good old days, fam. Those were the good old days. So let's see how far I walk today. If I can reach the school. It's a long walk. It's a long ass walk, peeps. That's a long, I mean long. Yeah. It's a long ass walk. And this right here, alright, in Jamaica, we have a lot of holes like this. Alright, right here, the water will run off the road, right here, and it will go over here. So, in here, what you have, this here would never be full of the water, because there's what we call a sinkhole. In Jamaica, we call it a sinkhole. So no matter how much water run off the road and run off here, that hole would never full. People say it goes straight to the sea. I don't know where that is or where it go to, but it will never full. They call it a sinkhole. So if you go over there and you fall in it, hey, you get knocked. Yeah. So, peeps, this is Middlesex. This house is a long time house too, and the color never change. Yeah. Yeah, a lot of construction going on. It's good. And these roads have been like this forever since. Yeah, for years now. I mean years upon years. This is how far I used to walk from the school, people. So if I was in my early teens at the time, I was doing this walking down here to school, then I can do it now. You get what I'm saying? With my bag on my back, with a lot of books. As a little boy, walking fast or even running. Don't want to be late for school. It's crazy. Yes, and there was a pond here all the time too. Used to be a pond. So whenever time we have real heavy rain, then that side will come over to meet this side on the road here. Right here will be flooded water. Yeah. Sometimes it would be flooded with water, but I've never come to school at that time when it used to be flooded like that. So I never really have to encounter with it, as in not able to pass. But the street right here would be flooded, the road would be flooded. And even that, I mean, even like this road could be lifted long time. So they shouldn't have that 20 years after, they shouldn't have the same problem, because you can definitely see that there's water being settling up here same way and damage the road even worse. Yeah. So now we are going up a hill that they call Kinnami Hill. Never forget this. This is Kinnami Hill. Yeah. So this is history, peeps. Taking you way, way, way back in time. Way back in time. Peeps. And this place always been like that. Coming from school, you could find a lot of fruits, because these trees are actually guava trees. So right along the roadway, you'd have guava trees. Yeah, guava tree lying up here. So I remember the school principal used to live up there, up that house. I don't know exactly, not just that house, but the school's principal used to live all the way up there. Both husband and wife. One was a teacher, one was a principal. Yeah, and there was a shop here also, and one here. So the one here is still open. Oh. So sometime we would stop underneath this tree. So this mango tree is a very old mango tree. I'm surprised it's still here. I am surprised that this mango tree have been still here. This mango tree is, to me, probably over 300 year old. It could be more. And it doesn't look like, you know, it look the same. This mango tree look the same. This mango tree looks the same. It's crazy. It's crazy. Look at it. Can't believe. This mango tree look the same. Freaking way. Man. So with all the hurricanes, this mango tree got to a lot of hurricanes, but it's still here. It's crazy. So we are going to Kinnami Hill, peeps. Kinnami Hill. Kinnami Hill. This hill is still steep. I realize it's still steep, see me? Like it used to be. Yeah. So my cane is finished now. Yeah. But this hill is still steep, peeps. I remember. Because majority of the hills here in the country, it seems to get lower. Yeah, there's a church here, right? Yes, this church is still here. Church still look the same. I don't remember the name of the church either. But the church is still here. And this is Kinnami Hill, peeps. And I tell you, see this hill at the time would be nothing to play with when riding a bicycle coming down. It would mess you up. Because when you go down, sometimes people would actually go straight into the lane because they can't make the turn, the right turn. Because it comes, you go half of the hill and it goes like this. You go half the hill like that and then it goes like that. You know? Crazy, like a S. When you come off the hill, it come like a S. So another person's could get messed up from riding a bicycle off this hill. Whether the bicycle brake burst, because those bicycles then are not like these bicycles now, where you know the braking system is set up different. Now we set up like a car. In those days, it wasn't like that. You would get messed up if your brake should burst. As I say, you would have to continue straight into the lane where I show you first, straight ahead of you. Cause no taking that corner, I tell you. Man, that's all the guys used to be messed up, chip up. What we call in Jamaica, chip up. Yo, mommy. And the lady look familiar. And I tell you, peeps, this hill This hill haven't gotten any lower. I have been to a lot of hills in the country here. And even yesterday I was saying to my mother, and I was saying that some of the hills then really get lower, but not this one. And she was saying this one is the same. Oh my word. This hill is steep. Yeah. This is like, I don't know, one of those hills on the highway heading to Ocherius. It's steep. Going up and going down will be a problem. Oh my word. Yeah. So we almost at Turnberry and my battery is like, how much? My battery is like, 38%. I'm gonna work this battery. So let me walk a bit faster. I am tired, which is expected. I wasn't so tired until I reached that hill. I had so much cane. It's like I didn't even realize that cane gave me so much energy. Because I was eating the cane, I was like, I'm not tired, you know? But I didn't realize that the cane gave me so much energy. Really? Wow. So I'm gonna be eating more cane now. Yeah. Now let me try to these gullies that you see. They have sinkhole down there. They have what I call a sinkhole. Yeah. So this is it, peeps. So yeah, after passing Kinnami Hill, we are almost in. So this is what I say, Middlesex Road. Oh, Manig, Benbow, Lidstead. Yeah, and I used to have classmates that live over here. Their name Kinnami. Yeah, I used to have other classmates live around here named Kinnami. So this road to my left takes you back to Guys Hill, Benbow, Guys Hill, and this one takes you back to Middlesex. So now we are on Turnberry Road. Turnberry Road we are now. So we're heading towards the school. I can't believe I'm walking towards the school. But I'm wondering if I'm gonna have to walk back up, because that's gonna be tough for me. But if I have to do it, I just do it. If I get a drive, get a drive. Yeah. Father God have his reasons. If you want me to walk, maybe I need to lose weight, because I heard that I've gotten fat. I was told that I put on a lot of weight. You know, none of we like that nowadays. We don't take that as compliment nowadays when we hear stuff like that. One time people used to feel good when people tell them that they put on weight. Oh, you put on a lot of weight. Nobody want to hear that now. Because I was like, damn, no, I'm not getting fat. That's crazy. No, I'm not getting fat. So yes, peeps. And I say every grave is a grave. Family plot. Family plot. These graves. Hello. So in the country, when you pass people, you call to them. Good morning, good evening. Yeah. Good afternoon. But you guys, you didn't say good morning, good evening, good afternoon. You said hello, as if you were answering the telephone. And you know, sometimes I look crazy because I'm holding the camera and talking to it. And people might wondering if people, don't really know. Right, you look damn stupid. Just think about it. You look stupid. Just holding out this thing and talking to it. That looks so crazy. I tell you, modern technology. I thank God for modern technology. It is so, amazing. Yeah, so anyway, we are in Middlesex. And as I say, in the country, you're always going to see graves and property. That is not a cemetery. It's just a family plot. What they call a family plot. So when a member of the family dies, they bury them on a specific part of the land. And that part of the land is used for that purpose. So that land is not sold because it is devalued. And it is normally kept in the family. Yeah, that land is normally kept in the family. And because having graves on the land, devalue the land. Yeah. Because nobody want to disturb the dead. Some people do that, but nobody want to disturb it, as in people will do it as in digging up and stuff like that, but that's very rare. I've only heard of it, never seen it. I've only heard of it, people removing the dead and putting them somewhere else because they think that that land would be better for building different things and stuff like that. Yeah. So yes, yeah, my battery is keeping up. Wow, it's a miracle. So yes, peeps, as I say, we are in deep rural Jamaica. The kids coming from school, and trust me, they are walking from far, because you will have taxis but not a lot. So if you don't have a neighbor that have a car or your family member that have a car, you gotta walk. Because as I was watching the video, you can see how much vehicles actually pass me on my way walking. 2 vehicles pass me but 1 turn off, and then 1 pass me going the opposite direction. So just call it 3 vehicles in over 3 miles. That's crazy. That shows you how deep we are. But then you have people that have vehicle, taxi and stuff that people can actually call. So that is more like a charter. Call them to bring them wherever they want to go. So that is the way to go. So we are almost at the school. And it seems like school is in session because I'm not hearing any children. Yeah. And all I hear look strange. When I say strange, I mean extremely strange. Wow, the school is even fenced off. The school wasn't fenced off then. Wow. And this school, peeps, this school is little bit. This school is a primary school now. But when I was attending it, I mean, I don't know how they do it, but it used to be a primary, all age school, I should say. All age from grade 1 to 9. Let's imagine. You see it, peeps? Wow. So it's a Turnberry primary and infant. Turnberry primary and infant. So this is the school that I used to go to. Wow. Yeah, and right here those kids are used to be my classroom at that point. And I say, even though the school looked this little bit, even though it looked this little, this small waves, this used to be an all age school. And an all age school consists of grade 1 to 9, as in from kids that are in that time about 7 years of age to 13, 14. From 7 to 13, 14. Just imagine. I know it's only used. Alright, and even that, we didn't have that at the time. So this is like, they put a cover in there from the classroom straight to the toilet. And those said, I wonder if they're flush toilet now. Back then, it wasn't even flush toilets. It was just drop buff. What we call in Jamaica, pit latrine. So I'm gonna turn back here, peeps. Yeah, and further down you can walk here and go straight to Manig. In this direction. Chuck man, them look for me because them pass me all the way up the road. Yeah, we're gonna turn back now. So look at it, peeps. I'm passing another car going the opposite direction. Yeah. And that bike, man. But as I say, and at the time, can you imagine, we used to even have sports at this school. At times I used to, but I used to play football at that because there's no field there, people. We used to play football there. It was crazy. And then they used to have a piece of land further up the road, about nearly 2 miles from here, that they use on sports days. Yeah. I think one time they have kept sports here, but you know, the field was too small. Yeah, they did. And look, teachers are actually driving now. Those days, you didn't have a single teacher. So you have 3 cars there, and those are teachers' cars, I can tell you. And that time, you didn't have a single teacher that was driving. Not one single one was driving. They were all walk-foot teachers. Walk-foot teachers. Just imagine. That's where we are coming from. That's where we are coming from. walk foot teachers. Till now, there are 3 cars there. Just imagine that. Yeah. So anyhow, peeps, that is that. So stick and stay. So yes, peeps, I am on my way back on this lonely road. And yeah, met one of my schoolmates and was talking with him. And he and another lady waiting on taxi to take them to Hill, but taxi is not forthcoming. I was there waiting for them with them for about 20 minutes. So I said, let me start driving on my 10-toe turbo. So I just started to drive. And look, I've been walking for a good while now. I mean, I'm almost finished the drive of this road and there's still no taxi. So, you know, that's how it is on this road. And he's telling me that sometime, no, not sometime, this is how it is all the time. They have to be standing there for hours before they get a taxi, or they call someone who they might know. And he called someone, but the guy says it's coming all now. The guy can't reach yet, I tell you. Yeah, so these are the roads, peeps. Some people would consider this dangerous, and in some sense it can be, because I mean, just imagine you're alone walking, one person walking, and a car drive down. They could kidnap you or anything, because I say shady stuff happening all over the world now. Not to drive fear in anyone, because I've seen even ladies walking by themselves, you know, on these roads, trust me. But I don't think they do it in the night. I think they do it most in the days, because I say if it is night, the night gonna be extremely dark, because there is no light anywhere here. So, you know, there is no light anywhere. So, because no one has ever lived. I don't recall anyone ever lived nowhere here. So, even on my left or on my right, this has always been like this. Yeah, it has always been like this over the years. Very, very isolated. No one live here. Whew, my word. I tell you, peeps. So, you know, this could be dangerous roads. Here's something like a bike. Ah, so just imagine you alone have to tread this road. So, yeah, but I tell you, you know, it's just part of life, and you know, life gives you experience. Yeah, and I say, I know a lot of you guys have never been anywhere near these roads, I even think about. Because you have no reason to. You got no reason to come on roads like this. Another you wouldn't even come on there, no. Hell no. Heck no, no way on earth you're gonna walk these roads. I mean, you know, as I say, really isolated. Because even people here, a lot of persons here will not even do it. Wouldn't even chance it. Yeah. So anyhow, peeps, stick and stay. Don't go away. So yes, peeps, after a long walking roughly, let's call it about 8 miles. Probably it could be more, I'm not sure, but it could be more. So I'm not exact, it could be more. So back and forth it'll be about 8 miles. And I say it could be more. After walking, I am back. And I want to say I'm not tired. I'm so energized. So leaving St. Anne and I'm back in St. Catherine. Yeah, and it's like 2 different atmosphere also. Yeah. So I am back in St. Catherine again. And it's been a wonderful day. Yeah, just traversing the roads that I used to take as a child. Because, and I mean, when I go back now, a lot of family members would say, you walk that far, you alone, and whatever. Yes, I did, but guess what? They're gonna say that no. But back then, I was, as I say, 12, 13, walking alone to school, And that was normal. But now I'm grown. You're gonna ask me if I really walk me alone, go all the way that down on that lonely road. But yet still, when I was smaller, you wasn't following me. You get what I'm saying? That's just crazy. People are just crazy at times. So anyhow, peeps, it's been a wonderful day. You know, it's like going back down memory lane, you know. And sometimes you have to do this. You have to do stuff like this. Let you know what you're coming from. Never forget where you're coming from and where God have taken you. Yeah, and still taking you. So, you know, sometimes whatever happens in our lives just for a lesson to learn. Let's put it that way. So it's been a wonderful day. So thank you all for liking and sharing and commenting and subscribing. Big up on yourself. And remember, good over evil, God over devil, life over death. You get what I'm saying? Never, never fret. You know, because Father God got you. You get what I'm saying? Yes. So until next video, big up on yourself. Peace out.
I have seen mountain highs and some valleys. Yeah, I've shouldered some baggage, felt the weight of some burdens, carried shame, cried in pain, took the lies and put them on me. I will leave it at the altar, God. I leave it at the altar, God. I leave it at the altar.